Today we reach our final road trip destination. From local hideaways to tourist hotspots, join us as we explore one of the most famous locations in Florida, Key West.
So grab a friend, adventure awaits. Few visits to the Florida Keys would be complete without at least a day trip to Key West. The tropical forest and botanical garden surprised us when we found displayed among their planting beds a collection of boats called Cuban chugs used by refugees. Once a Civil War fort, the East Martello Museum was the first museum in Key West and is rumored to be the haunted residence of Robert the Doll. When driving down Atlantic Boulevard, keep a sharp eye out for these hidden nature walks that lead to wildlife viewing areas where shorebirds feed and blue land crabs dig cities of subterranean tunnels. This one leads to your own private beach. Down the road at Higgs Beach, you'll find loads of history, including the African Cemetery and a pier that locals teasingly call the Road to Cuba. Right next door, you'll find the Key West Garden Club. Entry is free into this tropical garden paradise by the sea. It sits within another former Civil War fort. It has garden rooms to delight you, history to intrigue you, and the beach and sea to inspire you. Spend some time just meandering through the displays where tiny bonsais, calming fountains, and a beautiful butterfly garden awaits.
Please keep watching, but take a second to hit that like button.
By far the most encompassing tour in town is the Conch Train. Over the course of an hour, it passes by many of the parts of town, providing a rich historical commentary, including the legends of Ernest Hemingway and other lores of this charming tropical paradise. Time for breakfast. Old Town Bakery is home to the ginger snap crust key lime pie. This unique take on a Keys classic was tangy and sweet. Halfway through the day, some good downpours came through the island and flooded the streets. If you're going to visit in the rainy season from May to October, be sure to come prepared for wet feet. Afterward, we found this rare white-crowned pigeon drying off. With narrow roads and challenging parking, you might want to embrace the culture and rent a scooter or golf cart for your exploration. And if you plan on taking a selfie in front of the famous and hugely popular southernmost point Buoy, either arrive early or be prepared to wait your turn.
It's party time.
Why does Key West have more roosters than people at sunrise? These aren't escapees. They're the unofficial mayors of the island. Back in the day, locals kept chickens for eggs and meat. When Key West modernized and grocery stores took over, people let them go. Then, Cuban immigrants brought fighting roosters. Those escaped too. Fast forward, and boom, feral chickens everywhere. And here's the twist. They've adapted. These birds are smart, fast, and genetically unique from barnyard chickens. Researchers even study them to learn about urban animal behavior. Now they strut through traffic, nap in flower pots, and yes, they crow all day, not just in the morning. Why? Because no one told them not to. Only in Key West does your alarm clock have feathers, free range, and an attitude. After that revelation, we're going to need some rum at the Key West First Legal Rum Distillery. They give free tours where you'll learn and experience the distilling process firsthand. Be sure to participate in the free rum tasting afterwards. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, Fort Zachary Taylor. Predating the Civil War, this National Historic Monument houses the largest cache of Civil War armament in the world. After all that history, we snorkeled right at the fort, and in our opinion, it's the best beach in Key West for viewing underwater life through the clear water. We even spotted an invasive lionfish. Not finding any shipwrecks at the beach, we visited one of the Peg Leg Penman's favorite museums, the Shipwreck and Treasure Museum. After discussing the deep and touching subject of missing body parts with this salty fellow, we bought tickets, $17 each, and headed in. With no lack of good old pirate humor, we explored the busy displays through winding passages and stairwells and interacted with the exhibits. At the top of the observation tower, we were gifted with this incredible bird's eye view of the entire town and surrounding tropical waters. It was worth the climb. As you head back down, you'll learn how modern treasure hunters still seek the wreck's secrets today. Across the street, at the Hog's Breath Saloon, we were treated to live music, drinks, barbecue pork nachos, and a visit by some cheeky chickens. You won't be doing any high-speed driving while in town, especially after all the rum. As you meander through the quirky, colorful heart of the Conch Republic, you'll pass the neighborhood outside of Truman Waterfront Park, filled with homes that showcase a blend of Caribbean, Bahamian, Victorian, and Floridian vernacular architecture. When reaching the Truman Waterfront Park, be sure to take a free look at the impressive Coast Guard ship Ingham. They do offer tours of the interior for a fee. Right next door is the Florida Keys Eco Discovery Center. Entry is free, and there are many interactive displays. In your travels, be sure to stop at the City Marina, where an entire houseboat village awaits. Some of these are vacation rentals, but all are unique and worth a walk down the docks to take in their splendor. One neat place to shop is the historic and famous Kino Sandals store. All their sandals are hand-cut, assembled, and glued in their traditional sandal factory since 1966. On the way to dinner, we passed the historic Strand Theatre, which opened its doors in 1921, but it's now a Walgreens. Being fans of Jimmy Buffett, we just had to stop at the original Margaritaville restaurant, a landmark on Duval Street. The lively atmosphere didn't disappoint, especially when our margaritas and cheeseburger in paradise arrived. After dinner, we continued touring the architecture of Key West. Even the Hard Rock Cafe has embraced the lifestyle down here. Sloppy Joe's Bar, once a favorite haunt of Ernest Hemingway, still puts on a show and serves refreshing drinks. Captain Tony's, the original Sloppy Joe's, is right down the block with more live music and interesting decor choices. After Sloppy Joe's, we passed by numerous shops on our way to the famous Mallory Square, where everyone gathers nightly to watch talented street performers and the incredible sunsets. Once that sun goes down, the festival keeps going with live music, dancing, more shopping, and dining. The Peg Leg Penman approves.
That wraps up our day in Key West, Florida. In the comments, please recommend another Florida adventure you'd like the Peg Leg Penman to explore. If you enjoyed our video, please like, subscribe, and share. We really appreciate your support.